Hi everybody, welcome back to Nanny's Reborn Nursery, and I'm going to say, happy Monday to all of you, but today it's still Sunday for me. It's just nighttime, and I decided that I was going to come in here because I wanted to change my beautiful Sadie, okay? Talk about a sweetheart. She is. Now, Sadie is the Tory sculpt. Her artist is Victoria Jane. She is the portrait sculpt of Victoria Jane's great niece. Okay? Yes. She has life casted hands and feet. She's a full body silicone, but her hands are life casted and feet. They're life casted from Victoria Jane's actual niece, real baby, okay? She is completely done. She has been completely done by Victoria Jane of Miracles of Mine. Sadie is 21 inches and she is 10 pounds. So yes, I'm a big girl. I'm a big, big girl. She has beautiful rooted light brown hair and gorgeous little eyelashes that are also rooted. And in my honest opinion, she looks more real than any silicone baby that I have. Her and Tucker, both of them do. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, she's just, She is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. But she's got on this adorable little sleeper. It's like a velour, and it's like a light stripy outfit. And it's got little pink stars on it, and then the little teddy bear right here. But I found this, and I thought that she would look adorable in this. It's kind of fallish looking, and if I'm not badly mistaken, Suzanne from Suzanne's Babies bought us this. I think this will fit her. Sadie is a 0 to 3 months, and I didn't really look. I should have looked to see the exact size. Yeah, this is a 0 to 3. This should fit her perfect. Should fit her perfect. So let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. How does that sound? And then I've got this, I've got a little sweater that might look really cute over the top of it. We may try this little sweater over the top of that. I think that would look really cute. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. It may be too big for her. I'm not sure. But we shall see what happens. But yeah, I got in here and I got to, I don't know. I'm in a fairly good mood. And I thought, well, hubby's out. He went out to feed the dogs and the goats. He had almost forgotten about them. He said, if I don't go feed them while I'm thinking about it, he said, I'm going to fool around. He said, I'll forget about them. So I'm like, yeah, you think? So he has gone out to do that. I didn't really think this outfit out very much. I want you all to look at those wrinkly knees. So cute. I love her wrinkly knees. So adorable. I don't know, really and truly, I don't really know why she has on that undershirt. There's a reason for that, I'm sure, but I'm not that crazy about it. Let's put her on. Let's see here. Those are the wrong sizes. How in the world did I end up with so many of the same size? I do not know. We'll do this one. We'll just do this one. We don't have to have long sleeves. Let's just do a solid white. How will that be? How will that be? But yeah, I just thought, well, why not get in an extra video for you guys? Because I can. And like I said, why not, right? We're going to take off these pink socks. You guys, I'm telling you, these knees, her knees just crack me up. Let's see here what we've got. Oh, them's awful little. Those are awfully tiny. Let's see. Let's see if these will be, no, those are tiny too. Bear with me. Y'all know how I am. Always in a pickle, a bit of a pickle. Speaking of pickles, it's time. It's about time to change my pickle babies. These socks are all teeny tiny. What in the world? I'm going to have to get some bigger socks. These are bigger. These will work. These will work. See, she's more about that size. Her feet are. So let's go ahead and put these little Carter socks on her little feetsies. But yes, I'm telling you all, these wrinkly, chubby, look at them chubby knees. Ooh, mwah. It's so cute. I love it. Look at that. That's one of my favorite parts about this baby is her knees. They're so cute. And she's the only silicone baby I have that has knees like that. It just cracks me up. But yeah, hubby's out goofing off and feeding and doing his thing. And I thought, well, I would pop in here real quick, make an extra video because like I said, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm just in a good mood this evening. Hope it stays that way. I've had a lot on me lately, you guys. It's just, there's been a lot. There's just been a lot going on. And, yeah, life just happens. I'm not going to go into any details. Life happenings. You know, life things. Life things just happen. We're all human and we all have our own life. We all have our own battles, our own, you know, hurdles, things that we have to get through, and it's just how it is. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. It's just how it is. Look at this sweet little body. Look how cute. I always like to listen to the way their back sounds. That sounds so real. That's a part of the silicone baby thing that I love. That's one of my favorite things about them. It's because when you pat them like that, they just sound, they sound so real. So real. Her little hands. Oh my gosh. She's just, love her. Love her. I'm very fond of my silicone babies. I really am. It's like I said the other day on my channel, on one of my videos, if all of my babies were silicone, except for the fact of not having to change them, you know, so often because of my YouTube channel, if they were all silicone, that would be fine with me. I like my silicones really well. You got to be careful with them, of course. But now that I'm more used to handling them and everything, it's not quite as nerve-wracking for me. It's what it used to be. It is, but it's not, you know. It pays to be careful and handle them with care, but it doesn't bother me like it did when I first started collecting my silicones. Isn't that right, Sadie? Isn't that right, Sadie? But yes, Victoria Jane completely done this baby from beginning to end. She's sculpted by Victoria Jane. She's painted by Victoria Jane. She has been rooted by Victoria Jane. I love it. The whole thing was done by the magnificent Gloria Jane. And I'm going to tell you something, you all. You talk about a talented lady. She is. She is very, very, very talented. Very talented lady indeed. I've still yet to get to meet Victoria Jane in person, and I'm hoping one day that I will get to meet her in person. That would be amazing. I'm seeing there's some people on Facebook. They're sharing videos of the West Coast Doll Show and all these other doll shows that are coming up soon. And ignore Ollie because hubby came back in. He's going to bark no matter what anyway. But of all the doll shows that are coming up, and I'm like, oh, I want to go to another doll show so bad. The Yofi one in Florida, it'll be coming up. I think that's in February. I think I would love to go to that doll show. You never know. It's a possibility. I would love to. Would love to do that. But, a big but to that, because, you know, funds just, that's the time of the year, that's tax season. And although we get some money back, it has to go to pay for our things like land taxes, you know, stuff like that. That money's not readily available to me. Flip over here, Miss Press. We got to use that money, like I said, for taxes and, you know, stuff like that. But we shall see. You never know. I would love to go. I know my sweet friend Dee from the Baby Patch. I think that she might be going to that one this year. Because they'll be snowbirding. I think she calls it snowbirding. They're going to go on they leave and go south when it gets cold weather. Well, they've not got to do that in a few years, but they are. I think they are. They're going to start that back again this year. She loves it. She loves it. And, you know, honestly, I think I would too. Just being honest with you guys. I think that would be so nice. But I've got my kids here. I got my mom and dad here, you know. I got my family here, and I don't like leaving them when it's, you know, especially in the holidays. I don't like it. Now, do we want to roll these up one? Is that what we want to do? No, not really necessarily, because I'm going to tell you why. I'm thinking about putting that sweater on her. But this will keep them from hanging down from under the sweater, too. Got some little shoes up here. Might even put some little shoes on her. But yeah, I just thought, why not come back here and make an extra video, you know, and be one ahead anyway. And I hadn't changed Sadie like in a really long time. Look how pretty she looks in this. I think it's got like an antique-y look to it. Yeah, it does. Sadie's got that kind of hair. You don't have to do anything to it. It just doesn't require any maintenance at all whatsoever. I'm going to go down over her head with this. You just kind of brush it down just a little bit, and it's real manageable. It's easy to take care of, unlike some of these other sweethearts I've got in here. I've got both kinds of babies, both kinds of hair in the nursery on my babies, and they take different, different care as far as their hair is concerned. These little suspender outfits like this, or the ones that's got the little, strappies on them, they're quite complicated. They just make these straps way too long. I mean, even for a real baby, I mean, these are real baby clothes, but for a real baby, I feel like the straps are just way too long on all of them. Here I am with these long fingernails again. I'll tell y'all what. But yeah, I am pretty sure that Auntie Suzanne from over at Suzanne's Babies got us this. I need to go watch some more of Suzanne's videos and make some comments. I've not in a long time. I've not commented or talked to her in a really long time. Life has gotten really, really, really busy. My mind has been thrown loops over loops. It has. I'm so appreciative when you all come and watch my channel, because I know that lately I'm very lacking when it comes to watching other people's videos and commenting, and I'm just terrible. But it's like I said, a lot's been going on all summer long, and I've just got out of making my videos like I should have been, and I've also gotten out. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That is so adorable. I don't think I'm going to put that sweater on her. Look how pretty. Doesn't she look beautiful in that color? Oh my gosh. Let's brush her hair down just a little bit. But yeah, it's just been I don't know, past several months to even a year. I mean, everything's just been a snowball effect. Different thises and that's, and lots going on right now in my life on both sides of my family. It's just a thing. There used to be a headband that went with that, but I don't know where it went. Let's see here. That won't really match. What would have been the smart thing for me to do would have been to try to find it, before I started my video. But we wouldn't want to do that, now would we? We wouldn't want to make things easy. We want to make it as hard as we can. I know for positive I've got a head bow that matches this. Oh, I think I found it. Is that it? No, I'm thinking of a different one, apparently. No, that's not it. It's close. It's close, but that's not it, because the background color on that one's different. that would probably be too big. Let's try this on her. Let's see. Bear with me. Hang in there with me. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. Oh, I like that one. I like that one there. Okay, let's do this one. Let's put this one on her. I think that'll look pretty. And it's not tight. It's nice and loose, so. Oh my gosh, how adorable. There's some little white shoes down in here that I'm thinking, look. I'm thinking might look good with this. If they will fit her. They may be too, yeah, they're going to be too short. They're too short. Those are tiny. Yep, kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let me see if I can find some booties. Oh. Oh. I found some. I think I found some. Hang on, here we go. Here we go. These will work out perfect. Let's use these because it matches the background in her little outfit. Let me get these on her and then I'll flip her around so y'all can see her better. I'll pull these up over her, the cuffs, or the elastic part, and that way she'll fill them out better. She'll probably have this on for a while because, like I say, I don't really, as far as, you know, changing my silicone babies, I don't all that much. But I'm on a silicone baby kick right now. So, come on, Lisa. You guys, I have got to do something about these fingernails. Okay, now. Yeah, as I was saying, as far as my silicone babies are concerned, I don't like to change them too often because all of the pulling and the wear and tear and the rubbing of the clothes on the silicone, you just got to kind of be cautious, you know, and not do too much clothes change. You can change their clothes and that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. It's just you've got to kind of do it periodically and not every day. That is not something that I would want to do every day, would be change my silicone babies. And that's like I was saying, you know, as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, that's why I like to make sure and I have several vinyls because I like to change them more often. Oh my gosh. How cute's that now? Look at those little booties. Look how cute, you guys. Look. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. That's perfect on her. That is perfect on her. Such a beautiful baby. Such a beautiful baby. Love, 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 love. Love her in these colors. Doesn't she look cute? Oh my gosh. And that little headband. That headband matches really good too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy, sweetie. What do y'all think? Isn't it beautiful? Doesn't she look pretty? I like this on her. I think she looks good in that color. And I'm pretty sure that Suzanne got us this. And it could be, you guys, I'm looking right here right now. I'm seeing this one. I think I bought this one. This is that one that headband matches that I had out a while ago. That's it. I need to leave that hanging out so I can see it, because I may want to put that on another baby since it's kind of fallish looking. But yeah, it's so cute. Love my sweet babies so very much. Love them, love them. Isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, I could just eat her up. Her eyebrows are rooted as well. Victoria Jane does an amazing job on all of her babies. She really does. But let's see. I'm fixing to have a busy, probably week. I'm not for positive how busy my week is going to be. I've got to, I'm thinking that Ollie is sorted out now. So, I'm thinking that I'll probably be able to leave him one day this week. I need to get me some groceries. I'm out of everything, and I need to do that. I need to go visit my mom and dad for just a little while. We'll probably just meet up with them somewhere and eat out and visit real quick, then come back home, because I can't leave Ollie, for a real long amount of time at a time. Not yet. I'm not comfortable doing that yet. But yeah. Yep. Sweet baby girl. She is. She is. Love her so much. Well, I guess that's about it. This is my second video today, but you all won't see this one until Monday. And yeah, I hope everybody had a beautiful, blessed weekend. I know I did. A busy mind weekend. Actually, a busy mind for the past, I don't know, ever since before I went to the Kansas Doll Show, because my mind was busy with the Kansas Doll Show prior, and then after the Kansas Doll Show, poof, it's just like all hell broke loose or something. But yeah, that is something I want to talk to y'all about. Okay, I had somebody comment on my channel, and they said something to the effect of me asking for prayer and me talking about God and things of that nature, but then I curse. I see that. I see what you're saying. I do. I get it. But to me, cursing is taking the Lord's name in vain. I pop off with maybe a little dirty word every now and then, but you will not hear me taking the Lord's name in vain. You won't do it. I'm not like that. Yes, a little bad word might pop out here or there, but this woman said that, that she is Christian, and I do. I'm Christian. I appreciate that very, very much. But I am human. I have my YouTube channel. I love the Lord. God is important to me in my life. If you know me, you know me. You know me. But I don't get on here and pretend to be a perfect person, because I'm not. Okay? If I have offended anybody by popping off with a little dirty word here or there, I do apologize for that sincerely in my heart. I hope I've not offended anybody. But I also don't get on here and pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not. Off camera. Do you know what I'm saying? Off of YouTube video. I'm not like that. I don't pretend. I'm who I am. If a little dirty word here or there, if it offends you, I'm deeply sorry. I really am. I love you all. You mean the world to me. But I'm human, and from time to time, you may hear that. Not every time. Not every time. That's just like a while ago. Just now, I said all hell broke loose. Saying all hell broke loose, to me, that's not cursing. Okay? I'm not cursing. Hell is a place. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is a place. Hell is a place. Um, I might pop off with the SH word. Well, that's the same as poop. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's a slang for poop, poopy, whatever you want to call it. Um, it's a slang for that, and it is kind of like there's a little gnat or something in here. It is kind of like a not a nice way to say poop, okay? But from time to time, look, you guys, I'm me. I'm who I am, and I'm not going to change my ways just to make you stay on my channel. I hope you stay. I do. Your all's presence here means the world to me, okay? But with that being said, I'm me. I'm who I am. I'm Lisa, and you either love me for what I bring to you, or you don't watch my videos anymore. I respect anybody and everybody, all Christians, because I'm one myself, but Christians do slip with a dirty word every now and then, okay? If I was perfect and if I was more like God, I wouldn't be here. I would be in heaven, okay? I'll try my best not to slip out with a dirty word as best as I can, but if one slips out, I will just go ahead and priorly say to you all to please forgive me for that. I'm sorry. But I get in here and I get busy. My mind, I do that when I'm not making a video. But my mind is in a whirl. I'm just talking. I'm just being me. It's just who I am. I hope and pray that you all can love me for who I am and what I say and what I represent. But also know this in your heart and in your mind. I'm far, far, far from being that perfect Christian that you might want to hear. I highly recommend for you to go to other channels and, watch other people's videos if you're not approving of what I'm saying and the way I'm living my life and what I'm doing. But again, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to get on here and try to be perfect. I'm not going to pretend to be a person that I am not in real life, okay? That's not me. That's not who I am. I clicked the heart on that person's comment, and I do. I do. I love you and I appreciate you. It means the world to me that you feel that way. But if I pop off every now and then with a bad word, if I'm upset, if I'm mad, if I'm venting, something like that, you just have to leave. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose any of my subscribers. I really don't. But this is not what I'm about. This is my hobby. I enjoy doing this. And I enjoy being me while I do it. I've said that to you all from the very get-go, from my very, very first video that I put out there on YouTube. What you see is what you get. If you see me in person at a doll show or anywhere else, it's the same. It's the same person. This is not television. This is just my own personal YouTube channel. And it's like I said, I'm who I am. And I don't try to get on here and please everybody else by the things I say and what I do. And you guys, again, what you see is what you get. I'm not perfect. And I know I pop off with a bad word every now and then. And please forgive me for that. I ask God to forgive me for that. But again, I am a sinner. I'm not a saint. There's no saints here. If you're a saint, you would be in heaven. I love God and God loves me, but I am not perfect, and neither are you. None of us are. If I say a bad word, I will promise you that you've either said a bad word yourself or you've done something else that's just as negative in the eyes of the Lord as me saying a bad word. Sin is a sin, it doesn't matter. If you can live by the 10 Commandments, and if you can live your life without breaking any of the 10 Commandments, then more power to you. God bless you. But we are all human. And I'm a person, I've been this way since I was old enough to even talk. I'm me. I was this way in school, in high school. You either liked me or you didn't. And if you didn't like me, then that's your problem. It's not mine. I'm not here to please everybody else. I'm here because I enjoy this hobby and I love you guys and I love my babies. But you will hear a bad word from time to time. It's just how it is. And I don't want to lose any subscribers. I don't cuss. I don't say GD and drop the F-bomb every time I turn around. And no. That's not me. That's not how I am. But you are, from time to time, you may hear me say a bad word. And I'll apologize. I'll go ahead and apologize to you now. I'm sorry, but I'm not bringing nothing to the table that's not real and true and genuine. Okay? And if you've been watching my channel for any length of time at all, you will know that by this point that I'm me. I'm a genuine person, and I absolutely refuse to get on here and pretend that I'm somebody that I'm not in my everyday walk of life, because if I did that, it would just cancel out all of the pleasure and the happiness that I have of making my YouTube videos. I'm not a pretender. I don't play games. I don't. I'm me. And love me or not love me, like me or not like me, that'll be up to you. But to the person that said that, I do love you and I do appreciate you for your comment. I really do. But if leaving my channel is what you just so desire to do, because I pop off with a bad word, and that's not cussing. There's a difference. There is a difference in taking the Lord's name in vain and saying a bad word. Completely different. I'm not perfect. Neither are you. Nobody, not one subscriber that I have on my YouTube channel is perfect. You never have been and you never will be. And that's because we're sinners. We are sinners saved by the grace of God. Okay? So, like I said, what you see is what you get. And I love you all, and I hope you stay with me. I hope you don't leave me because I pop off with a bad word. If it gets to the point in this walk of life right now, this day and time, to where you can't watch a YouTube video because somebody said a bad word, you won't find very many YouTube videos that you can watch and enjoy, because it's just not going to happen. And I'm not going to play it up. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. When you see me in person at a doll show or anywhere else, you see who you're seeing right now. When you see me there, you see me here. I'm me, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change just to get people to think that I'm this perfect Christian who lives and walks a life of perfection, and because I'm not that person. I love God with all my heart. I say my prayers. I do. But again, I'm human. And there may be a word that might slip every now and then, but I'm not going to change that just because you don't like it. I say that with all sincerity in my heart. I say that with all respect. I don't come on my channel all the time ranting and raving and cussing and taking the Lord's name in vain. Taking the Lord's name in vain, that's terrible. But cursing, to curse, I'm not cursing the Lord's name. It's just a slang, dirty word from time to time. But that's because I'm human and I'm not going to change. You know, I'm just not going to change. I'm not doing it. If I do that, if I get to a point to where I ever feel like that I can't be me, you won't see me anymore. You won't see me on you won't see me on my video anymore. Because I'll quit. I will completely close down my YouTube channel and I'll never make another video again if I can't be me. So, to all of you all, I love you. You mean the world to me. I hope you stay with me. I hope you don't leave me because I said a slang word. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. But I also don't want you to stay if you're not comfortable with my little dirty wordies every now and then because I'm human. I'm down to earth. I'm not a pretender. And I do not play games. I ain't, and I won't. I never have. I'm almost 61 years old, and I'm not going to start doing it now. You either love me or you don't. You either want to stay or you don't. If you don't feel like staying and watching my videos is something that you want to do, then please, 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 please feel free to exit yourself out, okay? Because I'm me. God loves me. He loves me, everything about me. He may not approve of some of the things I say or do, but he loves me and I love him. And that's why he bled and died, to save us from our sins, because God only knows. If it wasn't for that, there would not be not one person in this walk of life that would enter the gates of glory. We would all be hellbound. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to hush with my little speech. But I wanted to say that. I feel like it's important for me to come up front and be honest and be genuine. I'm a genuine person, you guys. I am. And I love you all. But I just hope you love me too. I really do. You mean the world to me. But anyway, I'm going to let you all go. God bless you all. I hope you've had a beautiful, blessed day. And I will try to control my mouth as best as I can. But if a word pops out that is considered a curse word or dirty word, whatever you may want to call it, just remember, we're human. We're all human. We're brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, okay? So let's love one another and let's respect one another and let's all get along and just know nobody's perfect. If I say a bad word, you could have done something 5 minutes before that was just as bad in the eyes of the Lord, because sin's a sin's a sin, okay? Mwah. Love you all. Bye. And with that being said, me and little Sadie want to tell you bye. We love you all. God bless you, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.